everybody. I'm Joe Girolala, and welcome back to my Kevin's Candy Club World Tour. In the first episode, we covered Spawn and another hub, which I'm currently in. And in this episode, it's going to be all about my base. My base is at White 3, or the West Tunnel, so let's head that way. And while I'm heading that way, I'll let you know that I don't talk in front of an audience as much, and for some reason, as soon as I turn the camera on, I think I'm in front of an audience. So my daughters have been telling me that my episodes sound very scripted. They are, and so I'm gonna try to take bullet point notes, and yeah. And part of the reason my first episodes are taking me so long to edit is because I say and ah a lot, and I'm gonna try not to do that, and I'm gonna try to sound less scripted. So yeah, my portal is kind of based on like falling apart geode, kind of going into a cave. Still a work in progress. And something you should know about my base, it's a village transformation, which is all still in progress. You can see right here is one of the few remaining original village houses, pretty much untouched. These large fields, which are great for manual farms. You can punch a bunch of wheat, and just don't forget to replant if you do. Yeah, that's basically my only ask if you use these. And then, yeah, because I have cows, please, whenever you come by, just feed them. They're great for leather. There's this little automatic composter over here. Just dump your extra seeds in once you've replanted. And then the gate's right up through here. And there's another path down there that leads to the little lake. This is my main gate. Got a little lever to open and close it. And then if you come over this side, I have some villagers and wheat. You can come use some of this wheat, trade with the villagers. Also have a little automatic cow farm here. You feed these cows, this is kind of like your typical, it's kind of based on your typical like semi-automatic cow farm, where you feed them and the babies fall down and then they get entity crammed. Except I don't really like the look of that, and so I wanted to make a little house thing that makes it look a little nicer. So you feed the cows, the babies fall down, thinking they can walk across that trapdoor, and then they get entity down below, and a bubble column, which is hidden by the house, brings the drops up here. So yeah, it works pretty well. And then also, I don't use it much really. I just feed the cows, but if you want to go down there, you can manually kill them with looting to get more drops. Kill the adults. And, yeah. Yeah, so free to trade with the villagers, you take any of this wheat. It's completely automatic down here. There's compost all the seeds, so you can find compost there. And then it's also set up with once the chest is full, it'll just start composting the extra. So yeah, just take what you need, leave what you don't. Oh, and then over here, I have some butchers. So you can trade the leather if you need, emeralds, or if you need a pair of leather boots and there weren't any at spawn or whatever. Yeah, up here we have my fully automatic chicken farm, and they drop all these eggs. Way too many eggs. And I do have a filter, but just there's so many eggs that come out that the filter can't pick them all up. So whenever you come by, yeah, just there's a dispenser above their heads. Drop in as many eggs as you can. Yeah, so then you can take all that chicken and sell it to the butchers, or steak, get more emeralds. Then we go up here, and you see I have the same kind of setup for pigs. I don't really need to feed them, but pork goes in there because I need to fix it. There's something wrong with their hitboxes. They get out and not get industry-grammed. But then you have here, same kind of setup as my automatic wheat farm. You have carrots, some villagers that'll buy carrots. And then also over on this side we have beets. So you can also grab some beets. So there. Yeah, and all my automatic farms will either turn off, like in the case of the pumpkin and melon farms. Once it's full, it'll turn off. And all of the other ones where it requires villager to harvest, it just composts extra. So yeah, these guys will buy stuff too. Melons go in this chest. It's very important because of that mechanic when it gets automatically full. You don't want to put melons in this one. Only melon slices. And then yeah, so if you come by, just graft them all up into melons, and then drop them off here, and then people will have melons to sell to villagers, which there's quite a bit now. So yep, and these guys all buy like potatoes and other stuff. So there's the automatic potato farm, same kind of setup. Use the villagers for those villagers, especially for getting emeralds. Also, you'll see I eat a lot of golden carrots. That's where I get them. And then these are my masons. If you need like quartz blocks or some of these terracotta blocks. I don't have a ton of them. I don't have all the variations, but yeah. And then you'll see there's a zombie back there, Mo. So that's what these levers are for. And I'm really excited because since we added some players that were brand new to Minecraft, we kind of dropped it. I was playing in hard mode because with you zombify and then villager, then they'll die 50% of the time on the normal mode and 100% of the time in easy mode. And I found a data pack that will prevent that, so they won't die. And the reason I am excited about that is because this design that you can pretty much see everywhere is set up for anybody to zombify and cure the villager, because when you do that, it only applies to the player that does it, discounts. So, or that cures them. There's a zombie back there too. If you pull the lever, the zombie will come and attack them and zombify them, and now they won't die because of this data pack. That's kind of cool. I'll have to find and link to the design I based on. I built, all custom little houses around them, but the basic principle of that farm, I'll find that video where I got that from. I should go down here and show the wool farm. So you see a bunch of sheep in here. This one I didn't want to. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be cooler to have the shepherds roaming around, so they're not set up like that. But if you come down here, you'll see all the different colors. And again, it automatically shuts off once it's full, so you see those sheep aren't sheared. So obviously I still need more lime and some purple. It's not quite full yet. That one's, yep. So yeah, if you need wool, there's a good spot for wool. And these guys like trade the basic like white and brown and black, I think. Oh, and then a barn. Have a bunch of horses. Feel free to breed any of them, and have a donkey and some llamas. Yeah. So yeah, there's some armor and saddles. There's a few golden carrots in here. Yeah, go ahead and breed them, and take a horse or two, and then back over this way, around this way. So yeah, a lot of this needs detail work still, obviously. But yeah, similar kind of gate. And then if you go down this path, there's a little bridge that leads over to my wife's space. Go back up into the upper district. So over on this side, so over here, a little potion shop. You can go in here and there's some another bottles with a bunch of ingredients. Infant water source. So yeah, you can brew stuff up. In fact, it's in the middle of brewing more weakness potions for curing villagers, and I have a book here with different potions, and if you are looking to how to make one, and then all these barrels are full. Actually, there's a few that I think are empty still. Yeah, I need to get a bunch of pufferfish, and yeah, but for the most part. And then, yeah, so before I made my lamppost design, I don't know if you saw those lightning rods, I had some of my villagers get struck by lightning, and I didn't really want to kill them, so they got moved over here into this little witch hut, which I thought would be appropriate next to a potion shop. Yeah, so beware, they will throw potions at you if you go in there. And then this chest is automatic sugar cane. And here's my library. You got all my librarians. And again, same kind of setup. There's a zombie back here. Yep, there he is. That's this one. So we saw Mo earlier, yeah? This might be Shemp. Oh, and the way this data pack works, you have to name tag each of your villagers. And they have to be unique within a certain range of each other. So that way, when they get zombified, it knows what trades to associate with them or something. So I'll put a link to that data pack in there. And then in here, any of these emeralds books for you to grab. And then up at the top, I have a small. This all needs worked on still. I plan on making map art ceiling. That will be a long game project. But yeah, Channing Station up here. So yeah, bunch of books I've already got. If you want any of these, go for it. You know, I've been merging them as as you get some. This is my cartography room. So yeah, cartographers sell some paper, buy some glass from a bunch of the librarians, and then turn it into paints. Once you've zombified and cured these guys, you'll get these trade where you basically get infinite emeralds. So yeah. Oh, spoilers. So yeah, this is a locked map of my area that I created before I built my base, so you can kind of see it's this one. This one's the farmhouse down there. And then that's the original fountain. And this is where the church was. Yep. And the dock. And this is my base now, today. So yeah, it's still work in progress. You can see this outer wall. I've gotten to about here, and I need to build out. And yeah, we're right there. This is the library, witch hut and potion shop, the potato farm. Yeah, and then this is a world map. I like it having it on the floor because if you don't rotate the maps, then it's already going north. So I know this way is north. And yeah, so I'm right there. So I'm not too far from spawn. And in my next episode, I'll cover all of these other farms, like the shulker farm, and where to find them. But this is the ballroom. So I have some music sticks in here. You pop one in. And then we come into the main hall, which this is where I sit. Well, this is where I imagine I'd sit once I'm done building all this. Okay. Let's go up here. This is my bedroom. Still work in progress. And then over here I have the council room. Time to head into the new church, cathedral. So yeah, big and tall pillars. Got some clerics in here. Great if you need to buy redstone or sell some rotten flesh. Oh, we should go over here. So a little well. This is where you really want to go. So iron farm. And you can hear my cats. I need to move them all somewhere. But yeah, if you really wanted to get geared up, got my armors and what are these? These are weaponsmiths, toolsmiths. I guess I'll show you the kitchen and dining room area. So this is really small. It's not like a super smelter or anything, but you put your anything you want cooked in the top, fuel is in there, and then all your items pop out here. And then kind of same setup, so fuel in the back, and then items pop out here. It's all just, it's not gonna make a ton of stuff, but works for my needs. Yeah. So this is like the dining area. And it goes back out into the main hall. Oh, apparently I need to do something about the torches in here. Thought I had removed all the torches from inside my walls, just the plain torches, and replace them with lanterns and like lamp posts and other lighting, because it was getting very torch spammy in here and I just couldn't stand it anymore. So, tell you where I'm going now. So yeah, this corner I'm gonna build a little house over here eventually. Need to figure out what that's gonna look like. This is like my tower, and I'm gonna go down into my storage room. I'm just gonna show it to you guys, but yeah, please don't take anything out of here. This is all the stuff I work really hard for, and if you need anything, yeah, just ask. I'm sure I can spare it, but I also will be donating things to the spawn chest slot. So yeah, you put stuff in here, and it's using the categorizer links there, but I'll put it in the description, and all the unstackable items end up in here, and my empty shulker boxes go in there. And yeah, I just got stones, cuttable stones, all the wood types, plants, copper, all my ores and redstone, rockets and stuff. Yeah, it's really nice system. It is kind of slow if you're like dumping tons of stuff in there. Kind of have to hang out in the area, but yeah. And then this is gunpowder farm. It works for my needs, but if you need gunpowder, I highly recommend you make one. I don't know if you've noticed, but I really like the little passive farms. I don't need tons and tons of resources, so I just prefer the passive farms that just work in the background, and they don't have to produce lots of stuff. This kind of goes down, yeah. Back here is all the redstone for that sorter, which it's ugly and I don't want to show you, and you don't need to go back there. But yeah, a little mud farm setup. Pretty sure this was just like B-Dubs' thing. And then this rail system I need to hook up eventually, but it's supposed to go to my storage system for my mines. I'm like oxidizing copper, and there's like turning mud into clay up there. But yeah, I'll show you a couple little farms that are down here. So if you have shears, you can shear the glow lighted that's on the observer, and then the dispenser will put in more. I'll bone meal it and then grow more, and then you just keep shearing that. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, just past the granite chunk there is I found 3 slime chunks in a box like this. So put my iron golems over there. So this is slime farm. And just down here, you can see it works pretty well. If you need any slime, it's a good place to get it. And then a little further down, I built this recently. Found this geode here. So put in a conduit and swim through. Yeah, you can completely breathe in here. You don't have to worry about drowning. So yeah, if you need amethyst clusters or shards, before we leave this area, I should show you my manual tree farm area. So let's go over here. It's just beyond these. We got some birch, spruce, oak, more birch. Got the dark oak. So yeah, you can chop any of these down, and I like chopping them all down, leaving the stump, and letting the leaves decay, and then go picking up all the stumps and replanting in the same spot because they're pretty well spread out, so they don't cluster together. Then I still got to work on this lower area down there, but you got acacia and jungle and mangrove. Got to figure out how I'm gonna do that area, what I'm gonna do there. But we're gonna head back out the front over here, and I'm gonna show you some of my AFK farms. They're not, again, not built for efficiency, super efficiency. If you find a need for them, then they work okay. And if we need even more, we'll expand them. But yeah, if you go down this path here, so yeah, just follow the path down this way. So bone meal, moss, flour, and other tree farms are over this way. So just follow this path. Manual tree farms. So yeah, fly down here. This is the flower farm. Got some flowers in there. You stick bone meal in here, and then you flick that lever and turn it on. Yeah, nice. Start to add signs. And then over here is the bone meal / moss farm. And down these stairs over here. It's kind of a safe AFK area. So yeah, flip it on. Actually, I'll do that. So yeah, bone meal and moss. That's the bone meal farm. If you head out this way, let's check the sign. So yeah, bone meal, another tree farm. So again, another farm design got from somewhere. When you head up the scaffolding, drop your bone meal in here, and that feeds down into these dispensers. And then flip the lever and head in here. And that'll start the bone mealing and then blowing it up using TNT dupers, and drop your stuff in here. And then another automatic composter just for a lot of the roots. Like I think I get a lot of those. Yeah, these I just compost them because I don't use them that much. So yeah, and then there's another chest over here for the other side. So put your bone meal on both sides and then turn the lever on, and yeah. I built this because we use a lot of that warped. Important thing is if you run these farms, you can't leave. If you leave the area, it'll break the farms. So you have to stay within a certain distance of it. Okay, everybody, I think that covers it from my base so far. Let me know in the comments if you have questions or any suggestions. And give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next episode of Kevin's Candy Club World Tour, where I'll cover some of the community farms on the server. And with that, I leave you with a song by AI Drake, written just for our little SMP.
Just like a snap, Kevin's Candy Club. Gather around with your friends and subs. It's the place to be when the times get real. Run a show like the king of the bluff. Kevin's Candy Club, it's the place to be. A place to find sweet, sweet harmony. We can have fun, no need to rush. It's a party at Kevin's Candy